Well, a cracking 2-2 draw here in South Wales, and well, after that game we're here with Jay Bradford, the Coventry United Ladies manager. Jay, an exciting game for the neutral, but not one for you. You seem pretty irritated in your team talk. Can you explain how you're feeling after that 2-2 draw?
I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed with every single member of my squad, and I've just told them that. We're not good enough. At this moment in time, we're not good enough. Sunday we weren't good enough, and tonight we weren't good enough. Well,
on paper, this is probably a game United should have won. Cardiff haven't won at all in 3 months, haven't won the league since November. I mean, what went wrong?
We just gave the ball away. And to win football matches, you've got to score goals. I don't know how many opportunities we need to create before we're going to put it away. And we discussed that at half time. You know, you have to score to take the pressure off your back line. And our back line gets us out of trouble. Sue gets us out of trouble time after time after time. And if you go up the other end and you don't test the keeper and you don't hit the target, you lose games.
Well, Ali Hall, of course, opened the scoring with her first goal, and a good couple of runs, a well-taken goal as well. What are your thoughts on the number 10 getting back to scoring ways?
I mean, you know, she's had a couple of chances again tonight. She had a few chances on Sunday as well. And I watch her and she looks a little bit low on confidence and she looks like she's struggling a little bit, but she shouldn't be. You know, she's a good footballer. She gets in the right areas. She throws herself around a little bit, gets involved, and she's just lacking that little bit of quality in front of goal at the moment. But you know, she'll get back to that. I've got no doubt about it. But you know, you can't win leagues if your top players aren't performing.
Well, that goal from Ali seemed to spark Cardiff into life. They seemed to realise that they were in a football match, and of course they could have won the game. They were 2-1 up going into added time. If it wasn't for that penalty at this end of the pitch, they would have won. I mean, do they surprise you? They certainly surprised me. I mean, what did you make of them?
No, they didn't surprise me. You know, they're at the bottom, so they need points on the table to stay in the league. You know, they're experienced at this level. They know what it takes to win games. They were organised off the ball, which I expected them to be. I thought their skipper was excellent, to be honest. I thought she was one of the best players on the park. She, you know, rallied her troops, and they were unlucky not to get the 3 points. And you know, they had equally as many chances as we did, and if they'd have taken their chances, we wouldn't even have a point.
Well, you said during our dugout interview yesterday that the side chances have been affected by the defeat against Basildon, that you need teams above to slip up, which they haven't been doing lately. And now it's 2 games without a victory in the league, with teams continuing to get points. I mean, what are your title chances now? Can you still go up?
Well, I mean, we can. Not mathematically, we can. Of course we can. And as I said in the week, it's not over till the last ball's kicked. But judging on that performance, we're not good enough. We're not good enough to win the league. We're not good enough to, you know, you've got to turn up. You've got to turn up in the big games, in the big moments. You've got to make the right decisions. And for 2 consecutive games, we've failed to do that. So at this moment in time, we don't deserve to win the league. We don't play well enough for long enough periods of games. You know, I don't see Charlton, Palace, those teams that are above us, Basildon, they're not going to slip up enough, I don't think, for us to get in there. You know, it's possible, of course it's possible, and we've still got to play a couple of them. But it's tough. We've made it really difficult for ourselves.
Well, that being said, does that mean that the bid for the Championship put forward to the FA, does that mean that's probably the biggest chance that we've got of going up?
Yeah, I think it has to be. And you know, I know how this club works behind the scenes. I've been here for many, many years, and the bid is the best it's ever been. And the board have worked really, really hard to get it to that point. And on paper, we look brilliant. That bid is excellent, in my opinion, the best it's ever looked. But you then need to play. You need to be a good footballing side. At the moment, we're not. So, you know, I offer my apologies to everybody that's taken time to write the bid, because today's embarrassing. It's not good enough.
And finally, it's back to the butts, weather permitting, on Sunday against Chichester. How important is it for the girls to bounce back? I mean, we know what they can do. I mean, how can they make amends?
Just by playing, sticking to the game plan, getting the ball down and moving it. You know, at times today when our rotation was good and we moved it, Cardiff didn't get near us. They were not within 5 yards of it, any pass that we made, because we were so good. But we undo all our good work because we just can't manage games, and we can't manage our emotions when it really matters. Sunday's massive. We have to get 3 points on Sunday.
Thanks, Jay.